Do you ever account
Get
for
ready,
things I'm
Hulu
good at?
fans! July 2025 is packed with brand new shows, returning favorites, and exclusive originals that you won't want to miss. Whether you're into heart-pounding thrillers, laugh-out-loud comedies, or gripping documentaries, Hulu has something for everyone this month.
Once you start killing it,
In this video, we're breaking down the hottest releases in. First up on Hulu this July, we have In the Lost Lands, a dark fantasy action film directed by Paul W.S. Anderson and based on a short story by Game of Thrones creator George R.R. Martin. Starring Mila Jovovich as the powerful sorceress Grey Alice and Dave Bautista as the mysterious drifter boys, the film takes us on a perilous journey through a haunted wilderness in search of magical power.
Me neither.
Blending elements of fantasy, westerns, and post-apocalyptic storytelling, In the Lost Lands is visually ambitious and packed with intense action scenes and strange creatures. Though reactions have been mixed, some praising the world building, others pointing out weak pacing and character depth, it's still a bold and unique take on the fantasy genre.
I gotta breathe all day.
Also new on Hulu is Riff Raph, a crime comedy directed by Dito Montiel, starring Ed Harris, Jennifer Coolidge, Gabrielle Union, Pete Davidson, and Bill Murray. The film follows Vincent, a reformed criminal trying to relax with his family, until his chaotic past and even more chaotic relatives show up. What starts as a peaceful getaway quickly turns into a mob-fueled mess. Premiered at TIFF and released in theaters this February, Riff Raph mixes dark humor with family drama. The cast shines, even if the tone doesn't always hit the mark. Now streaming on Hulu, it's quirky, bold, and definitely not boring. The Abbott family must navigate a post-apocalyptic world where deadly sound-sensitive claimed for its tense atmosphere, smart pacing, and standout performances. Next up is Dumb Money, streaming on Hulu this July. This is the wild true story behind the 2021 GameStop stock frenzy. Paul Dano plays Keith Gill, a regular guy who shook up Wall Street just by posting videos from his basement. Directed by Craig Gillespie, the film also stars Pete Davidson, Seth Rogen, America Ferrera, and Sebastian Stan. It's smart, funny, and surprisingly easy to follow, even if you're not into stocks. At just under 2 hours, it delivers an entertaining ride through one of the most chaotic financial moments in recent history. If you love underdog stories and sharp satire, Dumb Money is definitely worth a watch on Hulu this month. Now let's talk about Getaway, a British comedy horror film landing on Hulu this July. Directed by Stephen Hars and written by Nick Frost, who also stars in it, the film follows a family on vacation to a remote Swedish island. But things get weird fast when they discover the locals are preparing for a creepy festival and possibly hiding a killer. Blending folk horror with slasher comedy, Getaway has been compared to Midsommar, but with way more jokes and a lot less subtlety. It's only 86 minutes long, and while reviews were mixed, it still managed a solid 74% on Rotten Tomatoes. If you're into weird, bloody, and funny horror, this might be your perfect weekend watch on Hulu. Also new on Hulu this July is The Amateur, a gripping spy thriller starring Rami Malek. He plays Charlie Heller, a CIA cryptographer whose life is turned upside down after his wife is killed in a terrorist attack in London. When the agency refuses to take action, he decides to go after the killers himself, even though he's never been in the field. Directed by James Hawes and based on the novel by Robert Little, the film combines psychological tension with gritty, grounded action. Think The Bourne Identity, but with more emotion and personal stakes. With a powerhouse cast including Rachel Brosnahan, John Bernthal, Catriona Balfe, Lawrence Fishburne, And Michael Stolbarg, The Amateur is one of the most intense new thrillers streaming on Hulu this month.
Dearly beloved,
Up next is High Rollers, a flashy, high-stakes action thriller now streaming on Hulu this July. Directed by Randall Emmett, under the name Ives, it's a sequel to Cash Out and stars John Travolta as Mason Goddard, a legendary thief pulled out of retirement when his lover is kidnapped. His mission? A daring heist at a luxury South American casino, while avoiding the FBI and some very angry rival gangs. With a cast that includes Gina Gershon, Lucas Haas, Quavo, and more, the film is all about style, speed, and explosive action. It runs just over 100 minutes and, while critics weren't exactly thrilled, it delivers on pure popcorn fun. If you're in the mood for glossy visuals and non-stop chaos, High Rollers might be your kind of heist movie. Also new on Hulu this July is The Assessment, a tense, dystopian sci-fi drama that dives deep into the psychology of modern parenthood. Directed by Fleur Fortune in her feature debut, the film stars Elizabeth Olsen and Amesh Patel as a couple being evaluated to determine if they're allowed to have a child in a future where resources are scarce. For 7 days, they're monitored by an enigmatic government assessor, played by Alicia Vikander, who slowly turns their smart home into a psychological pressure cooker. With its thought-provoking themes and eerie atmosphere, the film has drawn comparisons to Black Mirror. It's slow-burning, cerebral, and packed with moral tension. If you like sci-fi that makes you think and squirm, The Assessment is one to watch on Hulu this month. Also streaming on Hulu this July is Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, a slick, globe-trotting spy comedy directed by Guy Ritchie. Jason Statham stars as Orson Fortune, an elite agent racing to recover a stolen tech device before it lands in the wrong hands. His mission takes him across Europe with a quirky team, including Aubrey Plaza, Carrie Elwes, and Bugsy Malone, and even involves a Hollywood star, played by Josh Hartnett, to help infiltrate the enemy. Hugh Grant steals the show as a charming arms dealer, and Ritchie's signature mix of banter and action keeps things fast and fun. Critics were mixed, but if you enjoy stylish spy romps with sharp dialogue and playful energy, Operation Fortune is a solid summer watch on Hulu.
Souls, but one heart.
Hey, morons! Is somebody gonna say action?
I'm having a good time.
Having a good time.